Bonjour, hello. Welcome to MaxMountainWorld. Bit of a contrast of weather today. We've had brilliant sunshine, we've had storms. We had a helicopter taking the wheels off one of the lifts up the top to service. They drop them down. It's the quickest, cheapest, presumably, way of doing it. But he did about 3 trips and then whoop, it was gone. And then the next thing, thunder, lightning, everything. So I'm going down today. Hang on, I'll get this lighting a bit better. Right, probably safer to stop driving anyway. So yeah, I'm going down today, I'm going down tonight, or now. It's about 4 in the afternoon, I've finished work a little bit early. And going down today is France's Fete de la Musique, which is the music festival. So each year I try to go down to Embrun. Obviously global situations prevented that from happening a couple of times, but I'm going down now and take my chances with the weather and see what happens with it. But it's usually quite good, and the advantage of doing a video on it as well is that normally I have to watch out for music because I can get copyright hits, but live music doesn't seem to do anything unless it's done so well that it's near the studio version. But I don't think that's going to be happening. There'll be a lot of noise, a lot of people, so we'll see what happens. Next, Embrun. Down below, 1,000 metres lower than I am just now, and let's go and see what's happening. One of the clips at the beginning there was of my radio, and that's the static. It was reading a 9, and you can tell the humidity. There's a lot of flies about. I don't know if they're going in front of here at all, but you can see there the storms coming through. I noticed on the Lightning Maps website earlier that there was a strike right behind Embrun, which is down the bottom here. You can just see it beyond the trees in that little chalet. So very hazy, looks like it's raining. We'll just need to take the chances. So I spent 20 minutes trying to get parked, and I finally found a place. So yeah, I was driving, I arrived here. This started I think about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It goes on till just before midnight, and it's just leaving 3:45 now. So yeah, the storm has arrived. So just installed myself in one of the terraces of one of the bars here. Stop, have a fag, quick cup of coffee, get my stuff together, get it organised so I'm not heaving the backpack off every 5 minutes, and timing it with the rain. It's coming in waves. It's not like British weather where it just constantly rains. It does stand a chance of really raining heavy at some point, as you see from what I just put on there of the website, the weather website. It's going to trickle out. It's going to get a bit worse and then it's going to trickle out. So we'll just see what happens. Doesn't really matter. My clothes might get a bit wet, but I'm waterproof. Okay, so I'm up I would say it's the east side of the town, and pedestrian only area, as you can see. And what they do is they pick off places where they can get power for their amps and things like that, and sort of established platforms and whatnot. But we'll have a wee look. Obviously the bar's fairly well occupied while it's raining, and yeah, it stopped raining, so let's have a look around. It's 5 o'clock now. Most of the stuff, I've seen the programme starts round about 6 o'clock. So let's go and see, and lots of one-off stuff, stalls that do ice cream and burgers and crepes and things like that. Oh wow, got to zoom in on this one. That is an ice cream fest. Later. Okay, so moving down, the music I can hear now. Something's going on. There we go. Quite busily attended as well, but quick sidetrack. Look at that beast. Right.
Alors, suivant, Sophia, qui veut nous jouer, je crois, une bernoise. De Cosy.
They've obviously got their power from the office, the tourist office, Office de Tourisme. Beautiful, beautiful building. Wow. Don't know what that is. FB Mondial. Anyone know what that was? I should know. I'm a petrolhead. And an MT7. Beautiful. And just head a little bit further down the main precinct here, in the centre of Embrun, our little town down the mountain. Let's say down the mountain and 1,000 metres lower. It's still at 800 metres altitude here, quite high up. So to our left here is the main place, and there's usually a big stage set up there. They should be setting up some pretty big stuff around here. And we have temporary stalls, bars, kids enjoying ice cream. Aha, friendly face. Hello! Ça va? Oh well, it's only a matter of minutes before I'd see someone that I recognise or recognise me. So, yeah, they're setting this stuff up. But this is the main men's centre plaza, as it were. The Plaza restaurant, cafe, and again I think this is the control for that. So let's go and have a little wander further around. That's a lovely noise, isn't it? Yeah, so this is more or less like a geographical tour, which I've never done. I've been down here before and did a music festival before. I've been down here, as I say, most years. Even bought some music off it. Some of it was so good, but everything open. Not many tourists around yet. The summer season for real hasn't started yet. Nice little bar here, bar cafe, the Rum and Bass. Oh, missing a bit there. Yeah, the Rum and Bass. And then we've got Jack's Burgers, which is a brilliant place. Fantastic burgers out of that place. I've been in there many times before. Another stage getting set up down here. Obviously a long way off being ready. So a little bit further down, and with recent stuff going on in the world and things, I think the colour combination here is making a point, and this just carries right on down the main street here, as it were. Not the main driving street, it's the main shopping street. I was down here once before. Oh, I'm going to die. And I installed myself here for a couple of beers. I wasn't driving that night, and there was an event happening here. Someone had plugged in. It was just a guy on drums with his son, 10, 11, 12-year-old or something, playing guitar, and it was fantastic. So, see, I don't think there's anything getting set up further down here, down the bottom. That's the very bottom of the main street there. So, yeah. Wander around. When things start becoming active, I'll get the camera out again. Whatever the colour scheme is here, I think that's a supporter. So this theme continuing around here. But yeah, I'm going to head away down here. There's loads of these little quaint back alleys down here. This town dates way back. See what's down here. Not a lot. Oh well. Guy trying to do wheelies. And yeah, I head back round to the main street here, the main vehicle street. A few more two-wheeled beasts. Strange colour schemes. Brilliant. Okay, I'm going to head in for a coffee. Take it easy for a while. Go and visit some Italian friends over that way. And this is something I think getting set up for later too. Could be. We'll see. Just before I drop in for my next coffee, some more weird motorcycles. Harley Davidson. Beautiful. Big Beamer done out like a war machine. Wow. Chopper. Yay. Wow. Quite a selection. R1150 GS. That one. Yamaha. R1200. Some interesting kit. Plenty dogs about. Oh aye. Modern age chewing gum. Just chuck your mask away. I don't know what this is going to turn out to be. Maybe producing fluffy stuff. Storms all around. Wow. And there must be a lot of sand in the rain as well. Look at this doing to my car. Oh, hopefully the camera's bringing that one out. Look at it. My car's turning brown. Okay, a bit of a break. Something to eat, more coffee, and just back in now. Just leaving 7 o'clock. The noises started. And some pretty beastie bikes again. I think they're maybe the same ones that I took before and they've just moved them or something. But yeah, just taking a pause in the music because I think his background music's probably copyright. Another chopper, maybe the same one, don't know. Yeah, I think I saw these before. So come back to this stage again. They were shouting something to do with being Scottish or something. I don't know what that relevance was. Obviously I'm Scottish. But someone else is here. More pink stuff, and I'm not going to be too intrusive here, but just off the main street, the main drag. So the bars are filling up, obviously people finishing work and stuff, and behind here, I think this is guys doing a music mixing or whatever, but the stage that I passed earlier, that's beginning to take a bit of form. Yeah. Right, let's see what we've got at the end of the rainbow. I can hear something. Busy enough a bit down the bottom end here too. We've got a bit of jazz on the go. Manhattan hot dog and another hot dog. So this is what's happening. Which is more or less as I found on the website. And these guys are ready, but it's supposed to be starting 9:30, which is about 2 hours time. Obviously a bigger stage takes a lot more setting up. Could be good. See if I can avoid reflections and look into this shop. Wow. The other side. His master's voice. Wow. Old valve amp. Guitars. Wow. No name on it, just number 30. I think I prefer this guy's guitar work to his voice, being honest. He's doing alright. Street with the bikes, and as predicted, the weather's turned out great. All the storms have passed. Not just my car that's got dirty. Look at the state of that. It's just been sitting there. These storms come from the south, and with us being about 100 kilometres in a straight line from the Mediterranean, a lot of this is sand and dust that comes up from the Sahara. Wow, is that coming out fine on the cam? Gee whiz. There's one of the old parts of the town. If I zoom in up there, there's the top of the cathedral up there. Wow. Ancient stuff. I take it they're not allowed to do anything modified with this. It's just old. Look at that for an old wooden plinth, or whatever you call it. Wow. And of course, like many villages and towns around, I manoeuvre past the dogs and onto the cats. And yeah, like many of these villages, it's a mix of the old and the new. So, and music going on in the background. Let's go and check it out. Something's happening. It's a shame that people feel the need to do that. Not good. Yeah. It's like the old closes in Edinburgh. And we're back to the rum and bass. Specialist beers and wines, 3 of them, bargain, 70 quid. Big bottle, 60 quid. Big bottle, 130 quid. Wow. Okay, time for a quick drink. These people are getting in the act with a Gibson. Is it? No, some other Gibson copy. Oh well, things are definitely getting ready. They had a couple of sound checks just now and it was really loud. Big bass. So yeah, this control centre again. Lots of junior footballers. Whilst that noise is going on to my left, they're definitely adjusting for the weather. Good weather, the bad weather all past. Goodness sakes. Be interesting to see what happens when they start up with this guy over here, facing this guy. There's massive speakers here, massive speakers there. It's going to be real. See what happens. Looks like this is a one-man show. So away from the noise, a few bikes about and stuff, as I pointed out, and a beautiful evening it's turned out after all these storms passed. So a couple of more things to go on this, and I'll put that into the rollout. So anyway, that's it for today. Thanks very much for watching. Keep subscribing, and until the next video, ciao. Down to the Rainbow Street, and there's Tintin and his dog. I can't remember the name of the dog. Please make comments. So, well, hey! So there we go. As the evening goes on, needless to say, there will be quite a lot more beer and wine and stuff consumed. There's one of the artists on his way past. See what's going on down here finally. Florist with a difference. Atelier Fleury, the workshop of flowers.
Another song of freedom.
Warm-ups. Yeah, the warm-ups, another 20 minutes.
On a appris juste avant de monter sur scène que dans notre petite ville de Montpellier ce soir, apparemment il y a de gros orages et plein de pluie. Alors on croise les doigts pour que ce soir les nuages restent loin, loin d'ici alors. Con el viento, claro. Debemos soñar, debemos
Okay, and final, just to say, this is not just here, it's every village, town, city in France and the islands and everything. So, oh wow. That's one dirty car.